Going? It's all right. It's just the same misery and hideousness it always is. Yeah.
Hey, are you busy?
I am.
Super.
Doing what I thought you'd be able to do if I hired you here, but I guess it didn't work out. How can I help you?
Well, really?
Yeah, date-coated heater hoses, upper and lower radiator hoses, starter heater shield, heat shield.
Maybe if you didn't have me doing haircuts and human resources and all the other things you have me doing.
How can I help you?
I saw the GTX in the assembly room. Looked like it'd been pulled out.
There's two GTXs in the assembly.
Goldbergs.
Oh, Mr. William
one that
Goldberg's
runs, you know.
1968 Plymouth GTX.
Yeah.
440.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the one.
Super
The one I helped
Commando.
put the interior in, you know.
Super Commando.
I'm not playing the game.
Okay, go ahead.
Anyways, it looks.
4-speed.
Yeah. Oh my God. Looks like you took it out.
354 Dana.
I go into my dad's office with a point and I leave just shell-shocked. I mean, he likes to go around the point. Must have been nice taking the GTX out for a test drive.
It was a
must
beautiful
have been
day.
real
It was
nice.
gorgeous, yeah.
Yeah, wind in your hair.
Yeah.
The 3 strands you have left.
Okay, I still have a fairly... So don't... Because I can wear that too, that's the
Seriously?
point. So if I do lose my hair,
Please don't
which I
ever
won't,
wear that, ever.
I can wear
That
that
looks
anywhere I
terrible,
want
Dad.
to, especially
It's
when I'm on
embarrassing.
tour. It's not taking me long to figure out exactly what it is that she wants. And I know what she wants, and she's not gonna get it. You're not gonna drive the car. You've ruined your privileges.
I really can't do it. It's been 8 months. I haven't earned back my privileges yet.
No, I'm not giving those privileges back. Those are privileges you earn. And if you don't earn them, I'm not gonna give them to you. And she hasn't earned them yet.
All right, good talk like always. It's been so much fun. Now that I think about it, I was trying to teach him a lesson of responsibility. What are you doing letting a car like that sit out there with no insurance on it? What do you think's gonna happen?
That's crazy. That's like knocking a little old lady in the head for a social security check, and then later she should thank you because she needed to go on a diet. Because that makes no sense. Here's the problem. She's never done time in prison. That's the problem, all right? I had a friend of mine who went to prison, all right? Anyway, I went to visit him, and he had been in a fight the night before because one of the guys was laughing at him when he was taking a dump because they don't shield you in there. You're out there doing an open dump, what they call an open dump. And he was laughing at him saying, oh, what's it hurt? What's all those noises and stuff, right? And Jerry reached down and in his hand and threw it at the dude and hit him in the back. And it started a prison riot. So those are my kinds of stories. What was the question?
Mark gets ready to build out the brakes for the 1970 Lemon Twist Road Runner.
So what you see here is the original K-member that the car started life with. This is a 70 Road Runner 383 car. So all the components that are on it, the sway bar brackets, the strut rods, the lower control arms, they look beautiful because we've reconditioned them. We put our brand new PST Performance Suspension Technologies suspension pieces in it, but that is at the point where it's ready for the spindles. And that's what we're going to talk about now. So you see that I have this one marked 70B body drum. This is the point, this is the key point right here. The one in my left hand, this backing plate, this brake drum, these brake shoes. That would give you the manual drum or power drum brake setup. As far as that front end goes, you've got that front end if you've got manual drum brakes, or if you've got disc, you've got that whole setup. It's which one of these you put on. Well, these fasten to a ball joint. It's that simple. This ball joint goes into the lower control arm, like that. What I put on that from here is going to determine disc or drum. Here is our drum. I bolt this on right here where it goes with the 2 big fat bolts. I'll just give you a visual here, like that. And now I would put on my backing plate, which would go on next. After that, this great big bulky drum, then the brake shoes, and I would have a drum brake setup based on that knuckle. You would not know whether this car started life with it or without it based on just looking, because this is all Mopar components. Now we'll just step back. I want power disc. Let's put that spindle down, grab the Mopar factory part number. Everything that goes on this spindle is over-the-counter parts at any parts store in the world. At that point, when I tighten these down, and I put a cotter pin in it, after that, I would put my disc brake spindle on. Then the knuckle, or the spindle, will be attached to the lower control arm. I will grab my rotor with its bearings in it. I will put it on there like that. I'll put my spindle mount on there next, and that will complete my disc brake setup. And if you look at it when it's done, it will look factory Mopar because it is factory Mopar. I cannot encourage you enough to stay within the world of Mopar. Stay within the year, the make, and the model of options that could have gone on the car. In the case of the disc brakes, it makes assembling it a piece of cake because they're all factory pieces that are meant to go together. It makes maintenance of it down the road so much easier. And it just makes sense that you're keeping it all within the family of Mopar.